The baseball program begins the 2016 season this weekend down in Cary, North Carolina, taking on Penn State, a doubleheader with Bryant and the Black Knights of Army. I'm here with the head coach, Dean Ehehalt. And Coach Ehehalt, another season is upon us. It doesn't feel like it outside right now, but ready to get down to North Carolina, get the season started. How excited are you for the start of baseball season?
Extremely excited. You know, the weather this winter, I think we got all excited about the Puxatawny Phil, and then we got a little bit of a setback. So we're excited. We haven't been on a field yet, so this will be the first time this year that we'll be on the field.
And you've obviously been the head of this Monmouth program for such a long time, and not to date you, but how many times has this happened to you where you'll go down to the season opening tournament? It'll be the first time that you're actually going to be on grass, going to be on dirt. Obviously, you've been practicing in the gym for a few weeks.
Yeah, it's somewhat of a regular occurrence over the years. You know, we get lucky sometimes, and we're able to get outside more often. But this year, certainly not the case. And it hasn't really been, I think it's more psychological. You know, you got to be excited to play. Which will be, you know, our first priority, and then, you know, we'll see where we're at. It'll give us a lot of a good barometer of what we need to work on and where our strengths and weaknesses are.
Coach, really want to address the makeup of the team and of the roster, and you do have a lot of veterans back for this year's team. One of the guys that has been around for, it seems, forever, it's been Robbie Alessandri, and he's played all along the infield, and he, along with some heavy hitters, Dan Shea, Shane Hughes, come back. And before we take a look at the pitchers, we first look at the position guys, and we'll start with Robbie. And again, he's played every infield position, it seems, and he does seemingly everything well for this program.
Well, Robbie's a kid that has a nose for the ball. He's going to be our shortstop. He gives us great energy every day. Our players really thrive off of Robbie. You know, we lose our catcher and our center fielder from last year, so that's a little bit of going to be a challenge for us. You know, as far as being strong up the middle, we'll have some inexperience there, but I think Robbie should be able to, you know, pretty much solidify us up the middle. And of course, you mentioned Dan Shea and Shane, and you know, those guys will be, you know, instrumental in our run production, and they'll provide leadership in the upper class.
And then maybe is there a name or two that I missed? And you saw last year a lot of different guys getting production in the lineup. Maybe is there someone that we're not looking at 100% that maybe you think that we should keep an eye on as we get ready to really watch baseball season? I'm ready to broadcast it in a few weeks, but maybe is there someone that we've missed, you know, looking through all of the roster sheets?
Well, I think, you know, there's several guys that we could mention, you know, but this preseason we've really emphasized team. And I think you can make an argument that any day it could be any of a multitude of guys. And Chris Gaetano comes to mind. We're hoping that he has a breakout year this year after a solid freshman and sophomore campaign. Justin Trocchiano's done some really good things. You know, you have Lamberton, Ryan Bailey. You know, the list is pretty lengthy. It's just going to be a matter of you know, how well we play early, and you know, what kind of lineup we settle into.
And then if we take a look at the pitchers, a couple of veteran lefties come back for this rotation, Anthony Chivarella, Frank Tremarco. Them, and also maybe some guys that we're not taking a look at as far as arms that you think you can rely on this year.
Well, we have the same conversation every year regarding the pitching. You know, it's a little bit of an unknown, but Frank and Anthony Chivarella have done a remarkable job for us in the past. They're very steady. We know what we're getting. You know, Frank's a tremendous competitor. Anthony's got very good stuff. He's more of a high velocity guy, and you know, some of the other guys are going to complement those two quite well. Looking for Ricky Dennis to really, you know, jump onto the scene this year. Mike Brambilla is a guy that could make some noise, and we have a talented group of younger pitchers as well. So we're excited to get on the field and, you know, let these guys compete for innings and play somebody in a different uniform.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to the same thing as well, Coach. Wish you the best of luck this weekend down in North Carolina. Safe travels. Look forward to speaking with you all season.
Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate it.
That's the head coach of the Monmouth baseball program, Dean Ehehalt, getting his Hawks ready for the opening of the 2016 season this weekend, again down in Cary, North Carolina.